All right, welcome in everybody. I've got my next speaker on the stage right now, Mr. Kevin Long. Welcome in.
Thanks, Matt. Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, we were just talking about you're going to trim this weekend. You got the burliness going. I had to point it out. So,
Oh yeah,
good. I think it looks great. So,
still a little cold up here in Indiana, but we'll have it nice and clean for our time in San Diego. Out in California, San Diego, looking
yeah.
fresh and staying cool.
There you go. I can never get past the like 4 or 5 day stage because it just gets so itchy. I'm just like, eh. But enough about your beard. Anyway, welcome in, Kevin. Appreciate you coming in. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing these days? What company you're working for, and just what are you doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Kevin Long started my career really in started my own power washing company. Me and my brothers. Found out real fast that I really loved making the phone ring and not really running the machines. And so we were able to sell off the power washing company, but still today helping local service business companies get the phone to ring. So marketing, sales, a lot of things that we're doing now are working with local companies, put together automation so that they don't miss any of the leads that they work really hard to have reach out to them. Making sure we're reaching out to them. Speed to leads really huge, and then getting them connected with the people who are going to help them solve their problems and do the jobs they want done.
Yeah, am I pronounced right? Genoa
Sales. Yep.
Genoa sales. There we go. Got it. So you coming from the industry, you were in the power washing industry, so you're familiar with the struggles of what marketing inside and all that stuff. What do you see the biggest hurdle for power washers, any service related? I mean, because if it's power washer struggling, I guarantee Christmas light installers are struggling with the same problems. What do you see the number one hurdle for marketing in these service related industries?
I really see the number one problem being building trust early. There's so many people out there, whether it's the Chuck in the truck driving around, knocking on doors, saying they can do something, and honestly hurting the industry because they're over promising, under delivering. And then that's when the real professionals get the phone call saying, hey, I had this guy, he was supposed to do something. He, etched up my stone, my new concrete, or he poured the wrong chemical on there. Now I've got a scar. Can you help me out? So building trust is really, really difficult. And how can you stand out from the noise? If there's 100 people, there's 115-year-olds with the power washer in the back of their truck. How do you separate yourself, and get away from the price conversation? It's really not about price. It's all about value. It's all about the professionalism and your knowledge. So how can you build that trust, show them that you're professional, and differentiate yourself from the noise? And you've also got to do that really fast because people are scrolling on their phones all day long, So
I love that. Yeah, I love that. And you're right. I mean, there's so many people out there, so many contractors, even as owning a home, trying to get somebody out there. It's crazy. You don't get the calls back. You don't get that stuff. It's kind of easy to separate yourself from everybody else. You just have to be customer service oriented. And that's something we've always prided ourselves on: customer service and responsive. It's amazing. Pick up the phone. And this is one of the things we teach in the CLIPA trainings is pick up the phone. If you're not going to pick it up, make sure you have an answering service or something that's going to pick it up. So your competition actually makes it somewhat easy for you, but it's getting yourself out there. So you're amongst the field, I think, is the hardest part.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And I know what you guys teach in CLIPA, that's exactly the same message that we're reiterating as well, which is do the uncommon things, make that common in your practice. Answering the phone, making sure you're getting back to people quickly, not 5 days, not 10 days, but maybe 5 minutes back after, making sure you have the systems in place because sure, everyone can hang a light and plug in, a light bulb into the wall outlet, but that's not what you're doing as a professional installer. You're at a different level.
Yeah, exactly. Well said. So I think last time we were talking, you had an app you were working on. Is that right? Or a program system?
Yep. Working on a system. And I'm really excited about it because it, just like what we're talking about, systems and speed to lead. So really excited. We're getting that off. We've now passed through beta testing and we've got live customers on it right now.
Okay, good. Can you tell us a little bit more about it, or is this like a hidden secret?
It's a little bit of a hidden secret, but I'll tell you guys today. You're in the trust circle here. So it's all about speed to leave. A lot of people know they need to be found online. So they set up Facebook pages, Google business profile, they have emails, they have websites, and they're spending money on ads. But then what happens is oftentimes you guys are out hanging the lights, you're washing the patios, you're building the fences, all these things that you're doing. You don't necessarily maybe have the phone tied to your hip all the time, or can put it down to put what you're doing down to answer the phone. So what we do is we've set up systems in place to answer a lot of everyone gets asked the same 20 questions every time a lead comes in, right? Mm-hmm. What do you open? What's your service area? What's your minimums? What type of services do you offer? So we've kind of automated those through an AI chat bot, but then also scheduled that or tie that into a scheduler. Okay. So imagine a world where you come into a website and instead of being met with a block of text, you're actually met with a video from the owner highlighting what they do well, what they do better than everyone else, and then funneling all those leads into an interactive AI chatbot where the person is asking, hey, do you service my town? And the AI is answering right away, yes, and then guiding them a little bit closer, further down the sales funnel, asking them, what type of house are you looking to have serviced? Is it a 2-story or a 1-story? Then we've kind of got the top 5-10 questions we want to have answered. Yeah. Already documented before you guys show up on site to run your demonstration and sales appointment.
Wow, it's almost like a pre-qualification process to get the qualified customers to them.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Matt. Because in sales, you want to process. If you don't have this, and make sure you have the answers to these questions, then it's not repeatable. Then you, as the owner, are the only one that can go out there and sell. But if you have that documented, then you can train a sales team. But those sales team are asking the same 10, 20 questions. Why don't we front load that and have the prospect telling us some of that information so that we show up and we're having a closing meeting versus a discovery meeting on that first attempt. So what we're seeing, our one call closes are going way up. We've got excavation companies working with us, so high dollar deals, and they've already kind of been positioned as a industry leader for these leads. And then the salespeople come in knowing exactly what they're looking for, what the square footage is, what they want done, and we're able to close the deal and then schedule the service on that first call.
Hey, I appreciate the sneak peek. So your trust circle went from me and you to 280,000 viewers.
Oh my gosh!
So you got a big trust circle there, buddy.
There you go.
No, not quite. But anyway, so when can we expect to see that launched? You're in beta testing right now.
Yeah, we're going to be pushing out some more things to the public in Q2. It's definitely on the game plan. We're thinking in May. That'll be the show. We'll definitely have live demos to do at CLIPA Con, cool. And then going full force at the end of into Q2 to tell the rest of the mass. 280 on here and 2.8 million next.
There we go. Yeah, we're just a small drop of the bucket, compared to what you're going after. So
there you go.
Hopefully we can help you a little bit. So let's talk about CLIPA Con a little bit. What can people expect? What are you speaking about? I mean, that's a nice thing about someone like you. It's like, oh, what do you want me to talk about? I could talk about this. You have so many different things that you could discuss. What did you decide for this year?
Yeah, definitely. So talking about the biggest problem, right, which is building trust and differentiating yourself from the rest of your competition. The easiest way we found to do that is actually through referrals. So we're going to be talking about 7 ways to set up and grow referrals within your service-based businesses to help you grow your business. So this isn't going to be a pie in the sky theoretical conversation. You will leave with actual tactical checklists of things that you can do and start implementing this tomorrow without buying any software. You don't have to pay me or buy my mousetrap to have this happen. It's just simple systems in place, simple things that you could be doing, simple things that you could add to your invoices or maybe to your team leads. Really working, how can we integrate QR codes NFC cards and things at the point of excitement because they just had the service installed. They just had the lights put out. Everyone is the happiest as soon as you finish that. How do you harness that excitement and get that person to tell 5 of their closest friends to call you and pay you even more than what that person did?
Yeah. So, and you got 7 tips you're going to give away. You're going to reveal those at CLIPA Con.
There we go. Yes, sir. And maybe even one for free.
Okay. I like that. Well, they're all for free, right?
There you go.
Except for they have to pay for the ticket to CLIPA Con. So I guess it's not free, but it sounds like something that is going to result in plenty of sales. And that's one of the amazing things to me is, asking for referrals. People just don't do it. It's not something they ask, hey, do you have any friends? Do you have any family? It's a simple thing. All you got to do is ask, and they like your service. They are going to refer, over to somebody else. So very important topic. Looking forward to, hearing what you have to say.
I'm excited. People already know that referrals are important to get, but like you said, the system, a lot of times they don't have the system. Second of all, like you said, they just don't ask. So we kind of make it easy and give you some tips to make it easy. And then the follow-up as well. There's some things that you can put in place, because if I ask you once, that's one thing. But if I'm, kind of consistent in my follow-up and still showing myself as useful to you, then you're more likely to give me a referral. And the best thing is those usually referrals close faster.
Yeah.
And at a higher percentage than someone that would come in off of a Google lead or Facebook lead or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said it here live. You said 7, and plus a bonus. So we're going to update your title to 7 plus 1
7
bonus.
plus a bonus.
Can't wait to see what that bonus one is. So looking forward to having you out there. Very excited. I think we met last year sometime, and we worked really close together on certain projects and stuff like that. Looking forward to seeing what you have to bring this year to CLIPA Con. So anything else you want to add?
Man, nothing really today to add. I'm just really excited. I'm thankful to be a part of it. CLIPA is a great organization. I learned a lot, met a lot of really great people last year on the training circuit out there with you guys, and excited to be a part of CLIPA Con. So looking forward to meeting everyone.
Yeah, you'll see some familiar faces probably from training, stuff like that. So really looking forward to having you out there. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. So if you guys want to join us and come see Kevin speak, he'll be speaking on May 3rd, Friday, May 3rd, I believe at like 2:45-ish, somewhere in the afternoon, right after lunch. So everybody's going to be, well fed and have some energy, right then. So looking forward to it. So come on out there, join us at CLIPA Con May 2nd and 3rd. You can see Kevin speak on Friday, May 3rd. We do have some pre-show classes going on. If you want to join us for that on May 1st, we have a multi-seasonal lighting class that we're teaching, a very popular one. So if you want to expand your holiday season outside of the 4 months of, holiday, Christmas and stuff like that, we're going to teach you how to do that with multi-seasonal lighting. We'll talk about permanent lighting solutions. We'll talk about permanent lightings for rooftops, for houses, for trees, bushes, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to join us for that, that's one of our pre-show classes. Information's right there on the screen. You can also visit clipa.com to get more information. We also have a sales bootcamp class. It's going to be taught by our one and only Chelsea Fernetton, the new mama. She just had a baby the other day, so we're excited to welcome her new baby. We're going to see her down at CLIPA Con. Very excited for that. So she's going to be teaching commercial sales boot camp. So if you want to send your sales reps, if you want to join us yourself, make sure you bring your phone and smile and dial. She is going to put you on the phones, and she's going to talk about the avenue for going to get commercial sales. So very excited about that class. She is awesome. So if you want to join us, make sure you hit us up and buy some tickets for that. So, all right. Once again, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you coming in. And there you are. And we will see you in less than a month.
See you there. We're excited.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.